So how do you feel gender is represented in film?
Know your role and shut your mouth.
My role as a woman.
Yeah.
I love the women's movement, especially with walking behind it.
Wait,
Well,
they're
could
not
she
just
be eating? She needs to drop a few.
Female happiness is an oxymoron.
You would be much happier at home with a husband and children.
And by the way, if you want to rule the world, little girls, you got to know what the guy's like.
The impact it has on young people is the main reason why representation is so important.
Women's suffrage is about feminism, but feminism is about fairness.
When I look down at this golden statue, may it remind me and every little child that no matter where you're from, your dreams are valid.
They have minds, and they have souls, as well as just hearts. And they've got ambition, and they've got talent, as well as just beauty. And I'm so sick of people saying that love is just all a woman is fit for. I'm so sick of it.
Obviously, female representation isn't great. I think last year a third of actors or actresses in films were women. I think traditionally women have always been placed in films to serve male characters, and they've also been over-sexualised. I think women have always been there to look good, to look the part, rather than show their story and their character and have a meaningful storyline. It's hard to watch when you look back at older films. I think we didn't notice it before, and now it's very obvious that was what was happening. So yeah, I think it is hard, and I think it's hard for children to see it because they see that as the norm, and they see that is the only way that women can be involved in film. And I think, you know, that's obviously quite damaging. So it's hard to watch, but I think things are improving.
I like Wanda. She's probably my favourite character. When we went to Doctor Strange and she was in it, she became my most favourite character. Wanda, one of my favourites. with the dark hold. Is that the dark? Yes, with the dark hold.
Two Wanda ones.
She does. Oh, she does. And then Wanda with the powers. So she makes me feel, well, like just cool, just really cool. Like Uraraka, she's good, friendly and outgoing, and she likes Deki. Well, she tries not to, but she does.
In Avengers Endgame, when all the female superheroes come together on screen, and it's a very small scene, but it was very impactful. I think the sci-fi genre has always been very male-dominated, and I'm a big fan of it. So it was hard to watch it at first. There wasn't very many female characters. They were always side characters, or, as I said, there to look good. But I think it really made me feel empowered. It was such a powerful moment to see all these women come together, and there were a lot of them, and it just shows that we are making progress in having women in the sci-fi genre, which I think is so important.
What do you think needs to be done to make change?
So I think authenticity is key. I think, you know, rather than just putting women in films to say there's representation, they need to have good storylines. And I think when you have female-led films, we also need to see women in the directors and producer seats and in the writing room to make sure they are being written properly and they are empowering characters. So I think being authentic about it and taking that step further is going to be the key for the future of women in film.
If I may be so honored
to have all the female nominees in every category stand with me in this room tonight. The actors, Meryl, if you do it, everybody else will, come on. The filmmakers, the producers, the directors, the writers,